Daily English Conversation Podcast.
From Talk Nexa, only for learners.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Nexa, your friendly, warm, daily English learning podcast. I'm your host, John. I truly hope you're having a peaceful day. And if your day has been a little stressful or heavy, I hope this moment brings you a little light, a little hope, and maybe even a small smile. You know, before we started recording today, I stepped outside for a minute. The air was cool, quiet, and I thought, wow, I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to grow. And I want you to feel that too. Just a quiet, gentle moment for yourself.
And I'm Jessica. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here with us. Really, thank you for choosing to spend your time learning, growing, and practicing English with us. It means the world. If you're listening in the morning, good morning. If it's evening where you are, I hope you're winding down and giving yourself some kindness. So go ahead, grab a cup of tea, coffee, or even water, sit somewhere comfortable, and let yourself just be here with us.
Yeah, take a slow breath, relax your shoulders, let your face soften. Sometimes we forget to breathe, right? Just be here and feel proud of yourself. You showed up today. You pressed play. You're learning. Today's episode is warm, personal, and filled with inspiration, and maybe exactly what you need to hear right now.
Let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself for a second. Have you ever felt tired? Not just physically, but tired in your heart. Have you ever felt lost, like you don't know what direction to take? Or maybe, have you ever felt like giving up? Because if you have, you're not strange, you're not weak, you're human.
Oh, absolutely. I've felt that way many times, more than I'd like to admit. And you listening right now, if you feel that way, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not alone. Everyone at some point in their life feels stuck or overwhelmed or like they're not good enough.
But today, right now, we want to give you a message that is simple, powerful, and so important for your heart. Don't give up on yourself. Not today, not tomorrow, not this year. You are still growing. You are still learning. You are still becoming someone stronger.
Exactly. You may be tired, you may be stressed, you may feel like nothing is changing. But the truth is, you're still here. You're still trying. And that means something. It means you're stronger than you think.
So, in today's episode, we're diving into something really beautiful, something that can help you not only with English, but with your life. We're going to talk about motivation, strength, and believing in yourself, even on the days when you feel slow or unsure. And yes, we're keeping the English simple and clear, so don't worry. We want you to understand every word.
You'll learn real phrases that you can use when you feel low or discouraged. Not fancy textbook words, but phrases that real people use every day. We're also going to share personal stories, true feelings, and real conversations, because learning English is not just about grammar. It's about connection, emotion, and understanding.
And we want this episode to feel like sitting with two friends who understand you, two friends who are cheering for you, two friends who want you to succeed in English and in life.
Our goal today is very simple. We want you to finish this episode feeling stronger, calmer, and more confident in yourself.
So, take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's begin this beautiful journey together.
All right, my friends. Before we jump into the heart of today's conversation, let's learn some simple, useful vocabulary. These words will help you understand everything more deeply. And seriously, these words aren't just for English. They're for life. So if you can, repeat them with us. Speak them out loud. Let your voice feel strong.
Yes, don't be shy. You're practicing, you're growing, and repeating words really helps. Okay, let's start.
1. Believe. This means to trust yourself, to think, yes, I can do it. Example, I believe I can learn English. And honestly, sometimes believing in yourself is the hardest part.
2. Try again. To start once more after something doesn't work. Example, if I make a mistake, I try again. And hey, we all try again. Every day.
3. Challenge. Something difficult. Something that tests you. Example, learning a new language is a challenge. But challenges help us grow. They shape us.
4. Strength. The power inside you. Not just muscles, but emotional power, mental power, heart power. Example, you have more strength than you think. And trust me, you really do.
5. Hope. The feeling that good things will happen. Example, I have hope for tomorrow. Hope is like a small light inside you, even on dark days.
6. Progress. Small steps forward, even tiny steps. Example, every day you make progress. And small steps count. Small steps build big changes.
7. Journey. Your life path, your story, everything you experience as you grow. Example, learning English is a journey, not a race, not a test, a journey.
And the last one, 8. Motivation. The reason you keep going, even when things feel hard. Example, my motivation is to grow and improve. Motivation is like fuel. Sometimes it's strong, sometimes it's low. That's normal.
Take a breath. Repeat any word you want again. Let it sink in. These words will guide you today, and maybe even guide you in your life. So, Jess, I want to be really honest today. Like, really honest. Last week, I had a hard time. You know those weeks where everything feels slow, heavy, sticky? Yeah, that was me. I felt tired. I felt unmotivated. I felt like giving up on some of my goals.
Oh, John, I'm really glad you're sharing this. A lot of people feel that way but don't say it. What happened?
Well, I was working on a big project. I put in hours and hours and then more hours, but nothing worked. Everything felt wrong. I made mistakes. I felt confused. And honestly, one night I sat on my couch and said, maybe I should just stop. Maybe I'm not good enough.
Wow, I feel that. I've said those exact words before. And you know what? That feeling is so human. But John, remember something. Progress is slow. And even when you don't notice it, you're moving forward. You are doing better than you think.
Hearing that actually makes me emotional. Thank you. I needed that. Sometimes even adults forget to give themselves kindness.
Hey, that's what friends are for. And for everyone listening, maybe you also feel tired or frustrated or stuck right now. But listen, you're learning every day, even on slow days, even on bad days, even when you feel like nothing is working.
Yes, and sometimes we talk to ourselves like enemies, not friends. We say things like, I'm bad at this. I'm never going to get better. I'll never speak English well. But none of those things is true.
Exactly. When life gets tough, you have to talk to yourself gently. Talk to yourself with the same kindness you would give a child or a friend. Imagine your friend said, I'm not good enough. Would you say, yeah, you're right? Of course not. You'd say, hey, it's okay. You're trying, you're learning, you'll get there.
You know, I think this message is especially important for English learners. People think learning English should be perfect or fast, but mistakes are normal. Slow progress is normal. Feeling stuck is normal. But giving up, that is not your story. Not today.
Not ever. You're here. You're listening. You're learning. And that means you're already stronger than you think.
All right, friends. Let's take a little moment to learn some simple but powerful English phrases. These aren't just phrases for class. These are things real people say when life gets hard, when you need strength, or when you want to push yourself forward.
Yeah, these are phrases I use. Jessica uses them. Honestly, everyone I know has said these at some point. And today, we want you to practice them with us. Slowly, gently, like you're talking to yourself with kindness.
Exactly. So maybe relax your shoulders for a second, take a breath, and repeat after us.
Let's start simple. I will keep trying. Go ahead, say it, even if you whisper it.
This phrase is like saying, I'm not perfect, but I'm moving forward. And honestly, that's enough. That's more than enough.
Here's another powerful one. I won't quit.
Maybe you said it with attitude. Good. Sometimes a little attitude helps. Sometimes you got to tell your brain, hey, I'm not done yet.
This one is harder for some people. I believe in myself.
It might feel strange, or even uncomfortable, especially if no one ever told you this growing up, but you deserve to hear it from yourself.
Next one. I can take small steps.
This is one of my favorites, because you don't need huge jumps. You don't need everything figured out. You just need one tiny step, today, right now. All right, say this one with a little smile. It's okay to make mistakes.
Please trust us. We make mistakes every day. I mispronounce words. John forgets things.
Hey, don't expose me like that.
See? Mistakes are normal. Mistakes mean you're learning. Say it with confidence. I'm stronger than I think.
Because seriously, you are. You survived every challenge in your life so far. You don't give yourself enough credit. Last one. I am learning every day.
Even listening to this podcast right now, that counts. That's learning. That's progress.
Keep these phrases somewhere. In your notes app, on a sticky note, in a journal, on your mirror. Say them when you're tired, when you're stressed, or when English feels too hard.
And remember, motivation doesn't come from being perfect. Motivation comes from showing up, just like you're doing right now.
We're proud of you, truly. All right. I want to share a story with you. It's simple but powerful. So take a breath and imagine this. There was a student named Mia. She was in her early 20s, and she had this dream, a big, bright, exciting dream. She wanted to learn English so she could travel, meet new people, talk freely, and maybe even work in another country one day. But there was one problem. She was shy, like really shy. Her heart beat fast every time she tried to speak English. Her palms got sweaty. She felt nervous, embarrassed, scared of making mistakes. And guess what? She did make mistakes, a lot of them. Sometimes she mixed up words. Sometimes she forgot vocabulary. Sometimes she froze and couldn't speak at all. One day, after she had a really difficult class, she sat on her bed, looked at her notebook, sighed, and said to herself, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should just stop. Maybe English is not for me.
Oh, wow. I think so many listeners can relate to that feeling. But here's the beautiful part of her story. Mia remembered something her English teacher had told her. Something soft, simple, but unforgettable. Small steps make big changes. Not big steps, not perfect steps, just small ones, taken consistently.
Yes, and that sentence stayed in her heart. So the next morning, she didn't quit. She didn't give up. She didn't throw her notebook away. Instead, she tried again. She learned one new word, just one. The next day, she learned one more. She practiced speaking English for 5 minutes every morning while brushing her teeth or making breakfast or walking to the bus. And slowly, very slowly, something changed. She didn't even notice at first, but her fears started to get smaller. Her confidence started to grow.
And one day, something amazing happened. She was traveling with a friend, and they met a group of tourists who spoke only English. And without thinking, Mia started talking to them. Not perfectly, not fast, not with fancy grammar, but with confidence and with a smile. And halfway through the conversation, she suddenly realized she wasn't scared anymore.
Why? Because she didn't give up on herself. She kept going even when she felt small. She kept trying even when her progress was slow. And those small steps led her to a big change.
And if Mia can do it, you can too. All right, now let's take a moment to reflect. You can answer these quietly in your mind or softly out loud. There's no pressure, no right or wrong, just honesty.
Here's the first question. When was the last time you felt like giving up? Think of that moment. What happened? How did you feel?
Here's the next question. Who motivates you in your life? Who lifts you up? Who reminds you that you're stronger than you think?
Now, think about this. What small step can you take today? Just one small step, like Mia. Not a big one, a small one.
And now, the most important reflection. What positive sentence can you tell yourself right now? A gentle sentence, a kind one.
Let's say one together. Repeat after us. Slowly. I won't give up on myself.
One more time, softer, deeper, with feeling. I won't give up on myself.
Good. You're doing great.
Before we close today's episode, I want you to take just one quiet breath with us. Inhale and exhale. And while you breathe, I want you to remember something really powerful.
You are stronger than your fears. You really are. Even the fears you never talk about, the ones you hide inside your chest, the ones that show up at night. You're stronger than all of them.
And you're bigger than your mistakes. Mistakes don't define you. They don't say who you are. They only show that you're trying, that you're learning, that you care.
And every single day, whether you notice it or not, you are growing. You're becoming a little braver, a little more patient, a little wiser. Sometimes the growth is so slow you can't see it, but it's happening.
Your English, your dreams, your confidence, everything you want takes time. But here's the good news. Time is on your side. Time is your friend. Every day gives you another chance to try again.
So please, please don't give up on yourself. Not today, not tomorrow, not when it gets hard. You deserve to keep going. You deserve kindness, patience, and belief, especially from yourself.
And we believe in you. Truly. Even if we've never met, we're cheering for you. All right, my friend. That's it for today's episode of Talk Nexa. And seriously, thank you for being here. You showed up, you listened, you learned, and we're really, genuinely proud of you.
If this episode touched your heart or motivated you or even made you smile for a second, share it with someone you care about. Leave a comment, subscribe. It helps us more than you know.
And come back for the next episode because we're diving into something super helpful, how to stay calm during difficult days. Trust me, it's something we all struggle with, and we've got some amazing tips for you.
Until then, take care of yourself. Drink some water, get some rest. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing.
Never give up on yourself.